y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to create this cat eye wispy hybrid set. Sorry I was gone for a while, y'all. Sometimes life gets in the way of doing certain things, but I'm back and I'm ready to make even more videos for you guys to enjoy and learn from, because teaching you guys how to do lash extensions really is a passion of mine. It's something that I like to do. I like to talk about lashes all day, so that is what my channel is for. And yeah, I hope you guys get a lot out of this channel. Like I've always said, I also do offer private one-on-one classes if you are in the Houston, Texas area. So if you are, you can always just message me via Instagram, and I'll leave that in my comment section below as well. So yeah, if you're interested in classes, you can come and learn with me how I do all these styles. But for now, we're here on YouTube. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this cat eye that I did for my client, and she requested length. So this is how we tied together this set. So right here, you just see me applying 13mm decurl lashes at the ends of her, on her outer corners. Now, if you look at the lash map that I had put up at the beginning of the video, it shows that the longest length, or the longest base length, is going to be 14mm decurls. So I'm placing the 13mm at the very ends, just like 3 or 2 of them. The reason for this is because I want to create space. What we don't want to do with the cat eye is bring the eye down. We don't want to make it look droopy. We want to make it look lifted. So in order to do that, sometimes there's certain clients that we would like to just add a little cushion, a little space to really help enhance that 14mm. Instead of making it look just way too long and droopy, we get to add that short length in there to really make a drastic illusion. So now I'm just applying my 14mm decurl, and this is the longest our base is gonna go. This is our longest length for our base, hence why it's at the end for the cat eye illusion. And let's talk about the spikes real quick. For this type of set, I only made them 1mm longer than I usually would. So here I'm using a 17mm CC curl. Usually I would use a 16mm CC curl, but because my client requested length, I'm just adding 1 more millimeter to it. But that's basically what I'm doing here, is just I put my spikes in between the base layers. So right in the middle of that 14mm base, I will put a 17 spike, and then I go to 13 and I will apply a 16mm spike. I go to 12, I'll be applying my 15mm spikes, and so on and so forth until we get to 11. 11 is our last base layer at the inner corner of the eye, and it's going to be 11, and then your spike is going to be 14mm. So for this type of set, it's not something that I haven't shown you guys before. It's really simple. It's just I will go ahead and apply some open and closed fans throughout the set, just wherever I see fit. Like here I'm applying a pretty closed fan. But yeah, so that's really all I do throughout this whole entire set. If you guys just want to go ahead and watch how I do that, I will let you guys watch the rest of this video. And if I think of something I see that I want to talk to you guys about, I will definitely jump in and let you guys know about it. So I'll let you guys keep watching the rest of this video. Sorry for that long intro. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So one thing I do want to say is, on this video, it doesn't seem like it, but I am going back and forth between the two eyes. This really helps. I know some people do it differently, and honestly, that's a complete preference. But for me, I prefer to go back and forth between the two eyes because it really helps ensure symmetry between the two eyes. Obviously, like our eyebrows and everything, even our two sides of our faces, they're never gonna be completely identical, but we can always like strive for making it as identical as we can, and that really ensures that, because as you're placing one certain type of lash, you're placing it on the other eye as well. And if you have to adjust that at any means, like some people, I've noticed this in all of the sets that I've done, people's lashes, honestly, they jump around so much. So what I mean by that is that your left eye could have more lashes on your inner corner than your right eye. So you have to know how to make up for that space. Sometimes you get to a client where they don't have a lot of lashes in the inner corner, so you're stuck trying to figure out, how am I going to make this look as even as I can? Because some people, they just don't have the lashes for it. They do have enough lashes to get a service done, but now you're in the creative process of this set where you're trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to make sure that the left eye looks as similar as it can to the right eye, even though she has way more lashes in her inner corners on her right eye than her left, or vice versa, whatever. But I have run into that a lot in my career, and you will too. So I'm just giving you a heads up about that. You just gotta see how to make those two fit together. But that's what lashing is about. You as an artist, you got to figure out how you're going to make sure that the lash is going to tie in together. If you notice that, there's a certain section of her eyes where she might have less lashes or something, okay, then that means I need to use a smaller diameter. If I see that her lashes can't handle that weight, what am I going to do? I'm going to go use 0.03 lashes. And if you have 0.02, even better. But I'm going to fill the gap with that and put as many lashes as I can without also damaging the weight of the natural lashes. We don't want to damage the natural lashes. We have to make it feel like if it was almost like a short classic lash on that extension, if you get what I'm saying, to fill that gap where she might not have as many lashes on this side, but on the other side she has a lot of lashes, and if I do put a lot there, it's going to make it look way too full. So what do I do on the left eye now? So I figured it out on the right eye, right? We use a smaller diameter, put it on the right eye, and then try to fill up that space with making our fans as big as we can. And now on the left side, what I'm going to do is try to make the fans as small as I can and use less of it. That way it kind of matches on both sides. So that's a little tip that I have, even though I'm not showing you both eyes here or how I lash both eyes, but I'm hoping you can visualize what I mean by that. This is why it's really important to make sure you are taking a course in this. That way you can really see what really goes on behind the scenes. Like, it's not just like, going in and just lashing people. We have to do our due diligence into trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to save the health of their lashes while still making it look good? But yeah, so that's what lash classes are for. That's what, your certificate is for, is to be able to say, hey, I went through the course and I learned what I had to learn, and I know exactly what I'm doing here. Someone comes at me with questions, I know exactly what I have to answer, and that's exactly what you will get out of any course that I put out. So yeah, I hope that helps a little bit. With all of that said, I will let you guys finish watching the rest of this video. I know I didn't say too much, but well, maybe I said a lot, but either way, I hope this helps in some way. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you. Alrighty guys, so we made it to the end of the video, and yeah, so here I am just applying the last lash. And so right here what I'm doing is I am going to be going in with the bonder and applying some bonder on the tips of the lashes. Well, first at the base of the lash, and then I go in there and I apply it to the ends of the spiky lashes. Not all the lashes, just the spikes. The long spikes that you can see through the base of the lashes. That's where I'm applying this. I'm not applying it everywhere. I'm trying to be as careful as I can be. You kind of got to play with this step. I do have a whole video on this and how I apply the bonder to the spikes to make them look really, really spiky and pretty, because this is what my clients want. Sometimes they really, really want to see those spikes shine through the base of the lashes. So yeah, so that is just what I'm doing here. And as you can see, we can really, really see those spikes come in even with that little tug. But yeah, so here is my client, and this is what her lashes look like. She looks super gorgeous. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.